comes from within. It doesn't come from anybody else. It comes from within. True satisfaction comes from inside. It comes from within yourself. So self-reflect. Look into yourself. Find your happiness. Because if you run into a relationship thinking that person is going to make you happy, you've already set that relationship on a collision course towards failure. You've already self-imploded it. You've already self-destructed. Happiness, true happiness, comes from within. It comes from inside. It is that happiness that radiates out of you that then that other person, your partner, can complement, not give, but complement, not provide, but complement, addition, booster. Take responsibility for your emotions, for your acts, for your utterances. Do not shift the blame or try to shift focus. It is my partner's fault that this is like this. It is this person's fault. Then what was your fault? What was your own act? It takes two hands to clap. It takes two fingers to snap. It takes two to tango. If your relationship succeeds, it's on both of you. It's not on one person, it's on two of you. If it fails, it's on both of you. You both have a responsibility. Take responsibility. Now, if it's working, it works. If it's not working, take responsibility. Do the right thing. If instead of staying in a place knowing you're not happy, knowing you're miserable, knowing that this thing is not working, take responsibility for your happiness. Take responsibility for your acts and your actions. If you have to walk, then walk away. I know we've had this talk before. We've had a talk about the power of walking away. And a lot of people have left comments and called in about it. And maybe one of these days I'll do it again. But essentially, if you're in a rut, if something isn't working, if you're in a bad place, whether it's in your relationship, at work, whatever, it is you that takes responsibility for yourself, for your utterance, for your actions, by deciding, do I stay in this or do I make, what efforts do I make? What am I going to do to try and make this work? When do I realize that this is the point where it isn't working and I move? You see, like we started off saying this evening, if there's anything you're going to take away tonight from what we're talking about, a relationship, a happy, healthy relationship is based on mutual respect. Respect for one another, for respect for each other, respect for your partner, mutual, allied, and shared respect. Respect for their views, respect for their opinions, respect for their beliefs. Nobody's idea is bad, is horrible. Respect that person's idea if you want that person to respect yours. Respect that person's authority if you want them to respect yours. Respect that person's vision, that person's dream, that person's belief. Respect it if you want to be respected. It is a mutual thing. It goes both ways. It is 50-50. And also, take responsibility for yourself, for your acts, for your utterances in your relationships. Do not shift the blame. Don't point fingers. Don't make somebody responsible for your happiness. No husband is responsible for his wife's happiness. It is his wife, because happiness No wife is responsible for her husband's happiness. No boyfriend is responsible for a girlfriend's happiness. No girlfriend is responsible for her boyfriend's happiness. Happiness comes from within, true happiness. It comes from within. It comes from self-satisfaction. Because it comes from here and it radiates out. All your partner, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, all that person can do is complement that happiness. That happiness that already exists, that inner peace. If it is not there, you can't find it in another person. You can't find it in an individual. And you placing that responsibility on an individual is just totally unfair. Because no matter what that person does, that person will always come short. Nobody can truly make you happy. Nobody can truly make you satisfied except yourself, except you. So take responsibility for your happiness. Take responsibility for your smile, your inner smile. When that is there, then your partner, the person you choose as your partner, the person you choose to be in your life, you make that person's work easier. And that person makes your work easier. Because then you're there to complement, to reassure, to reaffirm what is already on ground. And also, like we said, take responsibility for your actions, for your utterances, for what you say and what you do. How you act is you. It's nobody else but you. Do not forget your individuality in the relationship. You see, we tend to do that. We're so enamored, we're so happy, we're so blissful, and then you want to keep that and then you forget who essentially you are. Before you got into that relationship, that person fell in love with you. They didn't fall in love with an image of you. They didn't fall in love with an idea of you. That person fell in love with you. So if that person is trying to change essential things of who you are, your character, things that are inherently you, then that person is trying to enforce their way. And it's not so, because in the end, if you truly love somebody, you care about someone, and maybe you see things, maybe you like, you disapprove, things like that. Most times, you make that effort. You want to please your partner. You want to make your partner happy. You see, when there's that mutual respect for one another, that change doesn't feel like a sacrifice. That compromise doesn't feel like a sacrifice. That compromise, because we've talked about this before, compromise is something that is mutually agreed upon. It doesn't feel like one person is giving up while the other person is benefiting. It feels like it's something shared by both parties. That's the difference between compromise and sacrifice. You see, once you want to make that change, you make it together towards a mutual benefit, towards something that is mutual beneficial to both of you. So, always embrace mutual respect for your partner and yourself, and always take responsibility for your acts, for your utterances, for your actions in your relationship, and you'll see that you are one step closer towards enjoying that perfect, tranquil, loving, deep connection of a relationship that we all as human beings love, thrive, and aspire for. This is still Human Rights Radio, 101.1 FM, and of course, this is Heartbeat. And my name is Bucci. And like a deck of cards, I am your Jack of Hearts. We're going to take a short break. And of course, when we come back, we're going to continue with the topic of the day. And of course, open up the phone lines to you out there for you to call in, share your views, share your opinions, share your thoughts. And of course, if there's something troubling you in your relationship that you're seeking an answer to, we're going to provide you with the numbers for you to call in and be a part of this program. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
wondering when it's gonna come or where it's been. You may have got your heart broken a few times in the past. Never last as strong as it used to. It don't feel as good as it used to before. And all the things you used to say, things you used to do, went right out the door. Ooh, no more will you be the one. That's what you tell everyone around you. But you know they've heard it all before. What more can you say? When love won't let you walk away, just you can't help who you love, and you find yourself giving it all away when you think you're enough. Ooh, 'cause I wanna be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. I wanna be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from heaven. And there's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. Now you can wait your whole life trying to change what they feel from what's been. You may have put your whole life into a man, loving what you thought it could have been. Oh, it's when you change and you don't feel as good as you used to before. And everything you used to say, everything you used to do, went right out the door. Ooh, no more will you be the one. That's what you tell everyone around you. But you know they've heard it all before. What more can you say? Yeah. When love won't let you walk away and it can't help who it loves, and you find yourself giving it all away when you think you're in love. 'Cause I wanna be the one who believes in your heart is sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. I wanna be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from everybody say I wanna be the one you love. I wanna be. Everybody say I wanna be the one you trust. I wanna be. Everybody say I wanna be the one you need. I wanna be. Everybody say I wanna be the one. Oh, I wanna be the one. Yeah, I wanna be the one who believes in your heart is sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. I wanna be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. I wanna be the one who you believe in your heart sent from heaven. There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent
Last night I tried but I couldn't sleep. Thoughts of you were in my head. I was lonely and I needed you next to me. Life is harder since you left. I never meant to do you wrong, and now all is said and done. I hope you won't be gone too long. No. Where do I go? What do I do? I can't deny I still feel something. And girl, I wish you could say you feel the same. Yeah, you broken the bond. I gotta move on. But how do I end this lonely feeling? You've gone. I'm here. Alone. I guess it's time to grow. Yeah. I try to speak, but my words never catch the air. Like you never knew I was there. Take me back to the days when you really again. Make love reappear. I can't go on, the road's too long. And now all is said and done. Can't go forward if my heart's still where I'm coming from. No. Where do I go? What do I do? I can't deny I still feel something. And girl, I wish you could say you feel the same. You feel the same. You broke up the ball. I gotta move on. But how do I end this lonely feeling? You go, I'm here, alone. I guess it's time to grow. I'll be a man and move on. Time's I think I can make it and move on. I'll move on. Yeah. Time's life better than it was. When you go. I'm here alone. I guess it's time to grow. I'll grow. Yeah. Think it's time to grow.
Spaces between us, you have come to show you go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. One time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you one true time. I hold you in my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever
101.1 Human Rights Radio. Redefining broadcasting.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're still tuned to Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. And of course, this is Heartbeat. And my name still remains Wuchi. And like a deck of cards, I am your Jack of Hearts. And once again, we're here in the Lover's Zone, the Lover's Corner, the Lover's Hour. And of course, this is the point in the program where we open up the phone lines to you out there, for you to call in, share your views, share your opinions, share your thoughts, and of course, be a part of this program, be a part of this experience. They say no man is an island of knowledge. No man is a library of knowledge. So why don't you call in? Share your views, your thoughts. Tonight we've been talking about respect, mutual respect in a relationship, and what it brings out, how it is mutually beneficial, and also responsibility, taking responsibility for our individual acts and actions, even our own happiness. What is your own opinion? What is your thought? Share with us, and of course, share with the world, because this is a safe space for us to learn, for us to grow. No man is the best at everything. And of course, like I always say, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a social psychologist or a social worker, nothing like that. I'm just a man with a passion for love. So feel free to call in, share your thoughts. A problem shared, like they say, is half solved. The number to call tonight still remains 080-3322-1149. I take it again, 080-3322-1149. Be a part of the program this evening, and of course, share your opinions. And of course, what is troubling you? What are your questions? What are your relationship questions? And let us see how we can prefer you with the best answers that we can. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
My name is Abdul.
Your name is what?
Abdul.
Abdul?
Yes.
Oh, where's Abdul calling me from?
Okay.
Abdul from Day. How's Day this morning, my brother? All right, talk to me, Abdul. What can I do for you?
I don't understand. Maybe the fault is from me or it's from the person.
Okay.
Any girl I approach, I don't know, I don't present myself well. If I anything I approach myself, even though it's been nice with me before, and when I approach it, everything is going wrong. Any girl I approach, they are point. If I approach them now, everything is good. So even if they look at me, maybe it's safe to stand with me.
Okay. Abdul, let me understand this. Every time you approach a lady, somebody that you like and somebody that maybe you're looking towards sharing a relationship with, it doesn't seem to work out. Maybe it starts off initially well and then all of a sudden it falls apart. Is that what you're saying, Abdul?
Yes.
Okay. Abdul, thank you for calling. All right. In this kind of a situation, sometimes self-evaluation is important, but there's nothing wrong in sharing how you feel. Now, it's also another point could be manner of approach, how you approach these people, what you bring forth and what you're putting on the table. You know, if you're not bringing your full self, maybe that could be a turnoff, or it could also be the way you approach said person. But I think one thing you should do before you enter into another relationship or before you approach somebody, it also could be the kind of people you're meeting up with. Now, of course, there are things that we spoke about this, I think, earlier in the week. There's the difference between what you want and what you need. Now, of course, we're always attracted by what we want, what we feel is important to us. But what is more essential, especially when it comes towards making a relationship work, is what you need. I think what you should do before you approach a lady, or before you approach somebody, why not take some time to self-reflect? Just self-reflect within you. Make a list. If you can even take a pen and paper and make a list of qualities, true and pure qualities in a partner that you are looking for, whether it's honesty, whether it's kindness, whether it's loving, whether it's somebody who is it can be somebody who likes fancy things. It can be somebody who's modest. It's somebody who likes fake things. It depends. Whatever you want, whatever you feel is important to you as a person and as an individual, make a list of those things. Then, the next time you meet somebody, why not use that list as a list of criteria? You see, the thing is, it will help you weed down a lot of people that maybe you don't share the same ideas and share the same beliefs as. So it then becomes, instead of just what you want, it becomes what you need. What are those core things that attach you and will keep that person in your life? Things that you share, views, values, beliefs, hopes, dreams. These things that you share, they become mutually beneficial, and things that you share with that person, and it will go a long way towards making that relationship last a lot longer.
Okay.
All right, Abdul, thank you so much for calling, and I wish you all the best, okay?
Okay.
All right, then. Thank you, my brother. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call still remains 080-3322-1149. I'll take it again. 080-3322-1149. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to the program.
My name is Vivian. I'm calling from Kapu.
How is Kado this morning, my brother?
The weather is cool.
Fantastic. Talk to me. What can I do for you?
And my own problem I have facing is that I have never been in school. I don't know how to read.
Okay.
And it can keep disturbing me.
Okay.
Yes. When I even went to church sometimes, I even have shown them myself to share some things to us to read.
Okay.
I cannot be able to read.
Okay. Thank you, my brother, for calling. You can't read. Now, there's nothing wrong in that. There's no shame in that. And I think it's something that can easily be fixed. Have you ever tried enrolling in an adult classes towards, or even hiring a tutor, private tutor, to help you, to teach you and to help you learn how to read? If reading is something that you really want or something that you really aspire to do, you know, you can enroll in an adult class, adult classes, night school teachings, you know, things like that, if that's the thing. Or if you're looking for something more private, you can even enroll, maybe hire a teacher or a private tutor that will help you towards reading and building that confidence in you, so that you can confidently say and speak and read or do whatever you want to do in life and with people and in love. Hello? Looks like we lost that call. My brother, if you're out there, please call back again. But I think when it comes to something like that, it's something that you on your own can actually make steps towards combating. Hello, good morning. Hello? Looks like we lost that call. The number to call still remains 080-3322-1149. And of course, this is Heartbeat on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, can you hear me? Can you turn down the volume of your radio set, please?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir.
All right. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Sarah. I'm calling from Guarimpa.
How is Guarimpa this morning, my sister?
It's fine, my dad.
Fantastic. Talk to me. What can I do for you? Hello? Looks like we lost us all. Looks like the network today might be a little shaky, but of course, please keep trying. The number to call, once again, 08033221149. Hello, good morning. Wow. So, could you please turn down the volume of your radio set, please?
Okay.
Just turn it off or turn it down totally.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Habiba. I'm calling from Zamani Airport Road.
Habiba from Zamani Airport Road. How is your area this morning, my sister?
It's fine. It's cool.
Fantastic. Talk to me. What can I do for you?
Please, I want you to advise me, please, pertaining to my boyfriend.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that?
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's this guy. We're in Mina before. So, about 4 years ago, we have been dating, you understand?
Yes.
So, I now have a job to do in Abuja here. So, I now left him in Mina. So, I do go to Mina time to time to check on him, to see him. Although he's footballer, he's not doing down well.
Yes.
I don't know whether you get me.
I understand you.
Yeah, his financial, as in, he's not down buoyant, you understand? But I still maintain the relationship because I love him so much, because the family too, they love me. But there is this girl, he dated before, her name is Sarah, you understand?
Yes.
And the girl now, when this guy now moved, he went to Cameroon to play ball. So before you come back, she now get pregnant for their family friend. So when he came back, he went to see his mom in Lagos. So he now had the story. He refused to come back down to Mina.
Yes.
So he just have to spend some time there in Lagos. So when he finally decided to come back to Mina, that is when we met. Are you getting?
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is when we met. So after we met, so I don't know, this girl keep coming back to him. She's begging, she's pleading, following his friend, his brother. So when we met now, everybody loves me from the family. So when I now came to Abuja,
yes,
sometimes I do go to see him and come back. Before I know, this guy started changing. If I'm coming, sometimes if I'm going to see him in Mina, I doesn't call him that I'm coming. I will go, I will not meet him at home. His brother will tell me that he just went out now, or his stepmom will tell me that they will just try to cover up some things for me. I don't know that they were back with that girl. So sometimes I will ask him that what is the problem? He will not tell me that. He will now start to get angry, unnecessary. And I didn't say anything that upset him.
Yes.
So he started changing. Things started changing. I don't know. I think maybe it's because of the distance between us.
Yes.
Let him talk to me so that we'll figure things out.
Yes.
So that we can work it. He gets angry, unnecessary. I don't know.
Yes.
Not until when I find out that they are decided to come back with his ex, and now as I'm talking to you, this guy is in Lagos. I even went to Lagos and visited him on his mom's place. So when I come back now, he doesn't call me, he doesn't do anything. My sister, they do call him, chat him, he will not reply. He will chat with them, but when they're asking about him, he will shun them, he will bounce them.
Yes.
He even blocked me on his Facebook account.
Wow.
You understand? Sometimes I will be calling him. He will not pick my call. Then I will call his mom. His mom will tell me that he's not around. He went to the field to play ball. And I will tell her that if he come back, he should call me. He will come back. He will not call me. I'll give him some weeks, days. I will call back. Sometimes he pick. Sometimes he doesn't pick. So to my greatest surprise now is that he now I am chatting. If I post a picture, he will comment. He now decided to send me a message. I do chat with him normal, not until last week. I told him that I thought you have moved on. I'm already moved on.
Yes.
So I don't know what is happening and why are you chatting with me? He say, why am I saying this? That he always told his friend in Lagos that I'm his favorite, and this is the way I help him, the way I do care for him. I am always remain his favorite. That God knows his mind. I doesn't know. Please advise me. Can I go on with this relationship or I should quit? I don't know, and I love him so much. I don't know whether he's telling me the truth now.
Okay. Habiba, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. First and foremost, I think what just made me laugh now a little bit, for him saying that you're his favorite, like you're a flavor of ice cream. You know, there's vanilla, there's chocolate, there's strawberry. So maybe chocolate is his favorite, but then he can also go and eat vanilla and also go and eat strawberry. It doesn't work like that. It's either you're his one and only or nothing. Now, he got back with his ex, the person who slept with another person and had a child for and went around begging, and now he's back with his ex. He shunned you, he kept his distance and all that. Now, all of a sudden, he's trying to get back into your life. Now, one thing I always tell people is you should always learn to be where you're celebrated and not tolerated. Learn to be where you're appreciated and not tolerated. And it seems like the guy is he's tolerating you. Maybe maybe there's something he's benefiting. Like you said, he's not too well to do now, but you try to make things stable. Now, since you moved to Abuja, how many times has he come to visit you in Abuja? May I ask? Once.
Yeah.
And all this time you've been going to Minna and even going to Lagos to see him. It sounds like he's tolerating you and he's not appreciating you. And maybe it's because now you've moved on. Now you know how when they say you don't know what you have until it's gone, and now he's trying to make his way back into your life. This person does not I don't think he loves you the way you love him. I don't think he shares what you share for him. Now, I don't think, to be honest, in the end, it's up to you to decide. You can decide, okay, well, I don't know the full extent of this relationship, but you decide you've been through a lot and you want to. But let me tell you something, Habiba. There's somebody out there who will love and appreciate you and give you the time of day that you deserve. Now, if you want to continue with this person, it's totally fine. But don't just accept him. Look before you leap. Let him prove his love and his devotion to you. It's not about you being his favorite. Because, like I said, if somebody's telling you he's his favorite, that means there are other soups there. Maybe you're his egusi. Egusi is his favorite soup, but doesn't stop him from eating bitter leaf soup, doesn't stop him from eating okra. Now, if you are his one and only, if you are that person in his life, then let him prove it. Let him show it. It's not just in words, it's in actions. It's his act and his actions. Let him prove it. But my solid advice to you right now is you should move on. I think what is best for you, because yes, you love this person and it's always good to give people second chances, but the truth is he doesn't appreciate you, and he really doesn't. For somebody who will not call you, you were calling him for weeks on end, he wouldn't call you back. He'll chat your sisters up, chat your friends up, but he doesn't chat you back. Now all of a sudden he's tagging you. He wants to get back into your life because you've moved on. If you've moved on, move on. Leave him. If he really does care about you, then let his actions prove it. But right now, his actions don't prove it. You're the one that has been making all the effort. It's not about whether his family likes you. It's about whether he likes you, whether he loves you enough to make that bold step, to make that move towards you, not you moving towards him. Like we talked about this evening, a relationship is mutually beneficial. It's 50-50. It's not you bringing and him not. It's not you giving and doing and him not giving and doing. It's both of you working together. So I say my best advice to you, as you've moved on, move on. If it's meant to be in the future, fine. But right now, I don't think he's in the perfect mind frame or headspace. Maybe it didn't work out with the ex that he left you for in the initial place for. Maybe that didn't work out and now you're his backup plan and he's trying to come back to you. You deserve more than that. You deserve better than that. And you deserve somebody to treat you as the princess and queen that you are.
Okay.
All right, Habiba.
All right, thank you very much.
I wish you all the best. I pray everything works out for you, okay?
Amen. Thank you.
No problem, Habiba. Take care of yourself, all right?
I will. Thank you.
All right, then. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this still is Human Rights Radio, 101.1 FM. And of course, this is Heartbeat. And the number to call is still 080-3322-1149. Hello, good morning. Hello? 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 Looks like we had a shy caller there. Please don't feel shy. Feel free. This is your corner. This is your zone. This is your time. This is your hour. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Morning. Hello.
I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Welcome to the program. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Uche. Calling from Nyanya.
Uche from Nyanya. How's Nyanya this morning, my brother?
My brother is good.
All right. Cool. Fantastic. Talk to me, my brother.
There is something that I want you to advise me about.
All right. Uche, could you speak up a little louder?
Hello?
Yes. Uche, thank you. That's a lot better. There's something you want some advice on. Please go ahead. I'm listening to you.
I have a girl
Mm-hmm.
that is nice to me, but sometimes character, the way she put herself, is always changing face and trying to be lonely whenever.
Okay.
I was like asking her what is the problem, and she don't normally open up to me these days. But before we are good, we relate well, we discuss well, we chat.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
promise her everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is going on present now. I keep on asking her questions about that. People come, she won't like to be happy whenever she's with me, but outside she will be very happy. So I'm confused about that.
Okay. Uche, how long have you been going out with this person? How long have you been in a relationship with her?
This relationship is getting up to a year now.
A year plus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Uche, thank you for calling. First, sometimes in a relationship, especially with something like, now that it's like a year in now, like you said, you've made promises and all that. It's a year in now, of course, the relationship dynamic is going to change. You know, when you're initially together for that first period, it's like the honeymoon phase. Everything is sweet, everything is rosy, everything is dandy. But then when things begin to settle in, when things become normal, it's not as sweet as before, it's not as rosy or as dandy, but it changes. The person changes. Maybe they're a little more relaxed, maybe they're a little more loose, maybe they've seen something and they become even guarded. Now, the important thing, like you said, you've tried to talk to her and you see that when she's around you, she's not as happy. She's a little more withdrawn. But when she's off on her own, she's a lot more happy and excited. Now, it could be an emotional rut in the sense that maybe things are just not going as well as it used to. And instead of coming out to just say so, she's now, maybe acting out in ways. I think one thing you should do is, one, it's not about making promises, it's also about gestures too. Maybe she's also looking towards the bigger picture. Maybe she's looking to, okay, you've said you're going to do this, but you haven't given like a time frame. Women like action. Women don't, it's not just about the act, it's also about the action. It's about things, steps taken. Pardon?
She knows the reasons why I'm not taking action in the promises I made to her.
But you also know how the promises you made, was it like promises of marriage or things like that?
Yes.
Okay. And she knows the reasons why. But then on your own part, when have you like proposed? Have you given her a ring? Are you started making plans? Are you making plans, active plans together? It's not about saying it and the promises. Yes, you can make these promises, you can say them, and of course, things can construct. But then there are also acts that show that level of seriousness. Like you are, it may not come now, but we're making steps together. You know, it's not just your plan, it's our plan. Her plan and your plan together. Both of you reasoning together. You understand? Include her in, draw her in, let her see, let her know, so that she can see that you are actually putting in those steps. So it's not like you're just saying it, so that she also feels a part of it. And also another thing is, you should also maybe sit her down and talk to her, open up, and let her open up to you. If she's having doubts, let her know that, let her express her doubts. Give her that platform, that avenue to feel free to express her. If there are doubts, let her say so. And also feel free to also express yourself about how her attitude, it makes you feel. You're not happy about it. You are concerned about it. You want to know. Be open, be straightforward, you know, let her know. Pop and plain, what exactly is the issue? Let us thrash it out now. Let us work through it. Because a relationship is not about the happy, good times. It's also about the bad, the rough, the tough times. All these factors come in together. So don't be afraid to confront her. Confront her on it. Why is it that it seems like you're happier when you're outside than you are with me? Is there something that I'm doing that is wrong?
Yes,
what is the problem?
Even today, I asked her that particular question.
Mm-hmm.
So she asked me, I myself, I don't used to be happy when I'm outside. I said no. Even if I'm happy outside, even if I'm coming home, I'll still be happy. But you don't do so.
Okay. And so what exactly was her reason? She just asked you a question instead.
Yes, you replied the question to question.
You see? That's a tactic for diversion, when you're trying to divert attention or divert from the main reason or talk. Usually you use it. It's called a diversionary technique, to just use a question to when you ask the question, you respond with the question. I think instead of, why not do this? Try this now. Okay. Why not try this? You sit down. Okay, next time you are with her, why not just have a conversation? No, don't accuse. Don't make accusations. Don't shout. Don't raise your voice.
I make, and whenever I come up with accusation, something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Don't make any accusations. Don't make any assumptions or accusations. Why not just sit down and have a conversation and just chat about life, chat about the future, chat about your hopes, your dreams. Just open up, just a normal talk. Let her also express what is her goal. Where does she see herself in 5 years? Okay, in 5 years, I see ourselves married, maybe with our first child. Maybe I'm doing this and we're here. Where do you see yourself? What is your plan? Why not open her up? Why not open her and talk to her on that scale? You see, one thing, people are always very passionate about what they love and what they desire, what their dreams, what their hopes, and what their futures are. Why not engage her on that level? See where she's coming from.
But why I don't come up like that is because whenever I have a little misunderstanding, what she brings up is that if that's not taking a quick relationship.
Exactly. You see, now it's a threat. That's the point. It's a threat. But then
I have that in mind.
That's my problem. Uche, it's not about having it in mind. You have it in your mind, but she cannot read your mind. Bring it out. You see, one thing about relationships, another thing that kills relationships is communication. Open, honest. Listen, not just communicating, because it sounds like you're talking and you're not getting a response. Communication is you passing information and receiving information back. That's what the communication is, not you telling. That's why I said, why not engage her in this conversation? Let her know and find out from her. So it's a 2-on-2 thing. So, a dream is easier. If you want somebody to buy your idea, let them buy that dream with you. Sell your product. It's like selling a product. You sell your dream to that person. Let them sell it to you so that you can buy into it and they can buy into yours. Now, you have it in mind, but you don't say it because when you have a quarrel, she says, if it's this thing, she's now threatening to quit the relationship. You see, that sounds like emotional blackmail. But let's not get into that. Why not just try this? Try talking to her on that level. I understand. You love her. Let her know you love her. Let her know this is it. And let her know what you are doing. In fact, bring her in. Invite her in. Open yourself up. Invite her in. And let her open herself up and invite you in. And so you know that whether this thing is legit, whether it's legitimate for you to move forward, or maybe she herself doesn't even have the same plans that you have. But you will never know if you don't engage her, if you don't open her up, if you don't let her know what it is. Be straightforward, be honest. See, when I say communication, it's not just about talking, it's about open, honest, frank communication, straightforward. Whether it's pretty.
Sometimes that I don't tell her truth.
That's the point, Uche. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Sit down with her and talk with her one-on-one. Don't quarrel. Don't fight. Don't put her, because when you confront people get defensive. You know, just be plain. This is me. Bare your soul. Just bare your soul. This is where I'm coming from, and this is it. In fact, if there are even things you can even show her. Look at this is it. This is what I'm doing. This is what it is. What are your feelings? Let her know what her feelings are. Share your feelings and let her share her own feelings. Come out. That's my point. If she's not willing to share her feelings with you, if she does, that means maybe she doesn't really honestly care or love you that same way. Because the truth is, women.
I'm thinking that.
That's my point. That's my point.
I'm in angle of plan B.
That's my point, Uche. You can't be angling plan B when you haven't actually finished plan A. Before you angle plan B, why not find out truly whether this person does share your own vision? Because like you said, you have dreams, you have hopes, you have a future, you have a plan, but you don't share it with her because when you quarrel, she tells you if it is, you quit the relationship. Exactly, but you haven't shared with her. Open up and share, and also let her open up and share with you. Then you know whether, yes, you can progress and move forward with this person, or maybe the best thing to do is just to walk away. But if you will never know if you don't put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Ask her, open her up. Try and get that information and let her open up too. Don't be judgmental. Don't argue, don't quarrel, don't fight. In fact, if you can go to a place, just sit down and just talk. Talk like friends. Talk like you're talking to your colleague. Talk like you're talking to your sister. You know, just be open. Be yourself, be plain. This is it. This is how I feel. This is what I'm planning. What about you? Do you see a future with me? Do you want to even be with me? Know this. This is what, when you know this, then you know whether this person is to move forward with or not. If she doesn't share the same views or doesn't share the same feelings as you, then you already know what it is and you know whether you can move on to your plan B. But first, fully execute plan A before you start thinking of your options.
Even I myself, I always ask her, are you ready for this? Or do you have plan B too?
Have you, and what does she say?
Hello?
And what does she say, Uche? When you've asked her that, what does she say?
If I should not ask her such a question.
Then you see, Uche, there's a problem. You have to get an answer. Look, you can't, it's not about suspecting. Look, if you're suspecting, don't suspect. Don't suspect, because suspicion is not concrete evidence. It's not facts. If you want to make an accusation, you make that accusation. Don't suspect. But if these are the kind of responses you're already getting from this person, then maybe she's not just that into you the way you're into her. But you will never know. That's why I say make this last-ditch effort. Make this last-ditch effort. Just come out, pop and plain. This is it. This is the plan. What's going on? Because it's not about saying. It's also about the act. It's also about doing. Women respond, like I said, they respond to action. Maybe maybe she doesn't see that seriousness. Maybe she feels you're not serious, and that's why she herself is not serious. Maybe she doesn't even feel like she can marry you. But you will never know if you don't confront it head on. bite the bullet. Just go straight. Let her know. This is it. Let's know. So we know how we're moving forward together. Let us know what we're planning. Let us know whether I'm going to meet your people or not. Let me know if I'm going to shop for a wedding ring right now or not. This is the time to figure out that next step. Because like you said, you've been together for a year plus now. And for that, for some women, maybe at a certain age, she's maybe thinking of marriage, or she's thinking of her own options of moving forward. Maybe, women are more calculating, especially when it comes to things like that. She has probably analyzed the relationship with her friends, her family, things like that. There are 5 steps ahead of us when it comes to these things, which is why we also must then step our game up. So step up your game. Let her know this is you are serious and this is where you're coming from. And if it isn't working, then fine. There's not about threatening you, because this one that she's threatening you, if it isn't this, then we should just call it quits. That's a threat. She's telling you she's ready to walk away. That's essentially it.
Anytime she say that, I will fade off from my heart.
That's my point. Then let her know. Tell her, whenever you say this to me, this is how I feel. Let her know, because you haven't told her. Like you said, anytime you want to do this thing, you haven't told her. Let her know. Be plain, be open, be brash. Communication is not just, there's no clean communication. It's raw, it's honest, it can be messy, it can be wild, but just let her know, so that you know that in your heart of hearts, you have come out, you have said this, you have laid it out, you've said, okay, this is what I want to do. You've let it out there. So you then end up with no regrets. Because you don't want to be that person is, maybe if I had done this, maybe this would have worked. No. Lay it out there, put it out there, and if it's bound to work, it will work. If it's not meant to work, then you know that you're meant for somebody else, not this person. Okay? All right, Uche. All right, I wish you all the best, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Uche, thank you so much.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, then. You're still tuned to Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, and of course, this is Heartbeat, and my name still remains Buchi, and like a deck of cards, I am your Jack of Hearts. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Solomon. I'm calling from Durumi.
Hello, Solomon from Durumi. How is Durumi this morning, my brother?
We're all doing well.
Fantastic. All right, talk to me, Solomon. What can I do for you?
I need some advice from you. I wanted to advise you. After I was in a relationship with this girl, like getting 3 years now. So we were together, but she was working. Last time she has a problem in her working place.
Yes.
When I called her, she told me for the first time that I should not call her to offer statement because her mother will be calling. So by mistakenly, it is my friend that called this girl. So the mother picked up the phone and said that's why. I was not even around, but when the madam spoke and she wrote a test to me, I came and met with the test. So I just replied the madam, but I said sorry. The madam said that she would tell the uncle of the lady that, look out, somebody will be calling her all this. So I apologized to the woman. But in the evening time, when she closed from work, she called me and said that she was asking me a question, that why am I putting frustration to her life? Is it because she accepted me to be a friend or in a relationship and bringing frustration to her life, or if it was so okay, I should leave her life alone, or she's no more interested in a relationship because I cannot make her happy at that point. I was trying to tell her that I'm not the one. She said, only time she's not even ready to hear me. So she continued to lament many things. I confused. I didn't even give her options. If I call her, she couldn't pick my call again. Even though she picked, she couldn't talk to me. I don't know why. I don't know how to go about it.
Okay. Solomon, thank you for calling.
Okay.
Now, you know, I think right now, how long ago has this thing happened? When was the last time you spoke with her?
I spoke with her last day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. Okay, so it's still recent. It's still fresh.
Yes.
Okay. Solomon, right now, it might be if she might still be very angry, especially, you know, when people are angry and when people are hurt, they can say and do a lot of things in that time. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to give them space, let them cool down. You know, give them that time, just give them some space. If she has mutual friends, people that she interacts with that you know or you share the same, maybe you know, maybe she knows and you know, you can talk to them to, you know, okay, explain the situation and help intercede.
The more painful thing is that she said everything that I gave to her, I didn't propose to her. She said that she will bring my rings and all my things with her. She will bring it to my friend and she'll come and collect it. I told her that, okay, if you think, because I was apologizing to her, she was not ready. Then I said, okay, I wanted to show up the thing like that. I say, okay, don't give any of my things to any of my friends. Just meet me. I want to see you physically. She says she can't be able. She don't want to see my face.
That's what I'm saying, Solomon. That's what I'm saying. She sounds like she's still very upset. Why not just give her that time to cool down? And you see, when you're angry, when you're hurt, just the same way now, when she said that to you, you also reacted. You see, one thing about emotions, when your emotions are high, reason goes out the window. You don't reason things properly. And sometimes you say and do things you regret. Right now, she sounds like she's very angry about the situation and what happened. Why not just give her space, give her time? This happened like you said, you spoke to her last day before yesterday. Why not wait a week? Give her a few days. Try and call again, or send a message or a text. Instead of trying to call, why not send a message? Or if there's somebody to talk to her.
Okay, even today, what I did is I've been sending text messages, I've been sending messages to her, but she didn't reply me. But I didn't even bother to call her again.
That's my point, Solomon. You can't send like 50 text messages. Maybe just one. And give her time, give her space. You know, sometimes anger is like, you know, it's like a kettle. When it's boiling, it's hot. When you leave that kettle, it cools down and then it's cool to the touch, then you can touch. Why not just give her that space for now? She's angry. And when she's angry, she's going to say and do a lot of things. Maybe things that she might even end up regretting. Maybe things that, you know, you understand. So just cool down for now. Don't rush it. Don't, you know, you've apologized. You said you're sorry and you didn't mean it. You take full responsibility for what happened and you're sorry for now. And you hope that with time she can forgive you. That's it.
Yes, because I didn't even expect this from her. Because
I understand, because she's angry. That's why, because she's angry. When people are angry, they're emotional. They can say and do things. Maybe she's the kind of person that can't control her anger and she reacts. Maybe she's the kind of person that lashes out.
Because I know her from the beginning of the relationship. If she was angry, she can't come down to the middle. You can't calm her down.
Exactly. It's the same thing. Solomon, you know this person very well. Then you know why you know this person very well. She can't calm down immediately when she's angry. She's angry and you see that she can't calm down immediately. So give her space. She will cool down like that kettle. The kettle will become cold. She will cool down and then you'll see reason and logic will come back and then you can talk to her on that level. But right now, anything you say is going to feel like an attack because she's angry and she's going to want to react and do that. So just, you know, be the man, in fact, like my father will say, when it comes to situations like this, be the higher person, take the high ground, cool down. It's no problem. It's okay. Just take a step
when she was talking to me, she was sharing tears and all this.
Exactly.
I know that it pains her a lot.
It pains her.
Problems to me is that I joined the person, my friend, that called the number because I told her that she don't know that I didn't call her when she was at work. But at least you need to reason. I'm not
Solomon, that's the point. You're trying to reason with somebody who isn't reasonable right now. You're trying to put logic where there is no logic. When it comes, like I said, when it comes to feelings and emotions, there is no reason, there's no logic. For now, just calm down. I understand. You care about this person, you like this person, and something has happened. Now it's time for you to be the bigger person. You know this person. When she's hurt, when she's angry, it takes time for her to calm down. Like you said, you know her. Why not give her that time? Let her calm down. Then you can approach her and talk to her. Right now, anything you say or do is just going to go from one ear to the other ear because her head is so hot. This happened day before yesterday. Cool down. It's okay. You said it, but just cool down. Give it like 1 week. Try again. Just give it a week, a full week. Let things simmer down. Maybe you send one message, not 50, just one. Then you try again, okay? Let her calm down. Some people, their anger, it takes time to calm down. Just let her calm down before you then approach. You understand?
Yes.
All right. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Solomon. I wish you all the best, okay?
Thank you.
All right, then.
Bye.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, with that brings us to the end of tonight's program. I want to thank everybody who called in to share their views, their opinions, and their thoughts. I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, and I hope that we have been able to prefer you and provide you with the best answers and solutions that we can. I want to thank, of course, the production team, Mr. Monday in the visual department, and of course, Dan and his IT team for streaming us live and making me look this good. I'm just kidding, don't mind me. You can actually be a part of our programming on social media. Just go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. And of course, leave your comments, leave your questions, leave your views and opinions, because without you, there is no us. Listen to us also on our app. Download it from the Google Play Store or iOS Store. Download it and listen to us anywhere you are on this planet, and be always a part of this program. Of course, once again, we've reached the end of this programming, and I want to thank you all again for being a part, for being out there, for being up, for listening, and of course being a part of the program. Let's do this again tomorrow, same time, same station. Of course, my name still remains Bucci. And like a deck of cards, I am your Jack of Hearts. But before I go, remember this very important piece of information. You see, there's only one important thing, one finite and important thing in this life, and that is to love and be loved. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.